So this question asks, which statement best describes the relationship between the passages? Well, you have to have a pretty good idea of what both passages are talking about first to really be able to compare them. Passage 1 talks about space mining, and they're pretty gung-ho about it, right? They're talking about all the positive things, all the companies that are interested in doing it. So it's a very positive outlook of space mining. Now, passage 2 also positive, but also has some hesitation about it, right? They're saying, okay, this can be a good thing, but we also need to think about it a little bit. Let's hold off on just being all in. So let's look if we can find an answer choice that is kind of like that. So A says, passage 2 refutes the central claim advanced in passage 1. Refutes means to argue against. I think that's a little too strong, right? Passage 2 isn't directly saying space mining is not good. It's just saying, hey, we should just be a little bit careful about how we do it. B says, passage 2 illustrates the phenomenon described in more general terms in passage 1. I don't think that's quite right, because passage 2 isn't more specific. They're equally specific. They just have slightly different opinions. So it's not like passage 1 is general and passage 2 is specific. That doesn't really work here. So B is not it. Let's look at C. Passage 2 argues against the practicality of the proposals put forth in passage 1. It's a little bit better, right? Argues against is a little strong, but it's saying argue against the practicality, right? So is it practical for us to do space mining? That might be it. Let's keep it. And then D says, passage 2 expresses reservations about developments discussed in passage 1. Reservations means to be hesitant or unsure about something, to have reservations about it. So between C and D, I'm looking at C again, and it doesn't look as good to me now because it argues against the practicality, saying it's not practical to do it. He's not saying let's not do it. He's just saying we need to have some regulations. We need to think about it before doing it. So that's definitely, I think, closer to D, having some reservations about it, being a little hesitant about it. So the best answer here is D.